All right, so we have some questions. Jason, you got something for Don? Let's hear it, brother.
What's going on, Don?
What's going on,
I'm
man?
Jason Berner. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just had a question. So if you were to do fashion modeling, what was a brand that you really want to do? Like me personally, I love Polo Ralph Lauren or
Mhm.
like Balenciaga or even Louis Vuitton. What would be your preference of what you want to do?
That's a good question, man. It's funny because I always tell people like this funny story. I always loved Guess clothing. Like that was always like I looked at Guess as like, one of the main fashion brands, right? And so like when I was living with four of my buddies in a one-bedroom apartment, like we all had to go get 9 to 5 jobs to survive, and we all went to Guess to try to get jobs.
Hmm.
And I didn't get hired at Guess. And I was kind of shady because my buddies got hired. I didn't get hired. And so when America's Next Top Model came around, the winner of the season got a contract with Guess for $100,000. And so I didn't win the show. I didn't win Guess. And so after I came off the show, I ended up signing to Wilhelmina Models. And the agency was like, who are some of your dream brands you love to work with? And I was like, yo, I need to model for Guess. Like, I got this vendetta now at this point. Like, I don't know why I keep, taking the L.
Yeah,
Guess. So I ended up booking a worldwide campaign with Guess, was the face of the brand in every window, buses. I mean, it was like a dream come true. So that was like, my surreal 180 moment where like reaching a goal of mine, but Guess was always like a great brand of mine. Nowadays, I see myself, my goal is to do like Prada, Dior, Dolce and Gabbana. Um,
Fendi.
and again, it's funny because I used to always look at the guest models and I didn't feel like I was a guest model, but I knew I wanted to model for guests. Um,
Yes, so
when I went in, I told them I was like, you guys need models with tattoos. Like, you don't have that. Let me fill that void. And it ended up working. So like a lot of times people will look at a brand and they're like, man, they don't really have no models like me, or they have models like me. What can I do to tweak myself and make it different? So for me, it was Guess, and I've done damn near every brand now except for like the Pradas and Louis. And if you
okay.
notice, a lot of like the high fashion brands, it's more like unique looking people, like super chiseled cheekbones, like very tall and lanky, or like it's a little bit of a different look they're looking for. So it's like, how do you conform to what they're looking for to make it work with them?
Yeah,
So
I'm working on my body right now as we speak for it.
yeah,
So
yeah. Before I started modeling, man, I was like 185. Like I had, some weight on my face. I was a little unhealthy. I just used to eat Taco Bell and ramen noodle soup all day. And I was like, you know what? I need to get my health together, get my body together. I shred like 25 pounds, dropped a lot of that unhealthy weight off, got my six pack right, and also with modeling, you have to be on the thinner side to model because a lot of the clothes are like it's like a lot of medium, smaller sizes because it's sample sizing. So for modeling, it's like we have to sacrifice and thin down. Of course, there's fitness modeling, but for that you have to be extra like ripped and big. So, but yeah, man, the health and your physique and all that is priority in modeling for sure.